Hello everyone, my name is Serafina Asiedu, aka Auntie, and it's time for some great conversation. In today's video, I will be doing a Q&A combined with the wine review, because if you know me, dear, you know I love myself a good bottle of wine. But before we get into it, please always remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to look forward to some great content in the future. This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. I've never done this before. I know I've been talking about doing it for a very long time, and the time has finally come. But before I get into the Q&A and telling you a little bit more about myself, I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a glass of wine. The first bottle of wine that I'm choosing to taste this evening is, drumroll please, I got this at Mariano's, and I literally just went in to look for this new margarita drink that had just came out, and it seems like all the stores didn't have it. So I was literally walking around the wine section and I saw this and I decided to grab it. It's called Blondie's Strawberry Lemonade. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's not zooming in. There we go. Blondie Strawberry Lemonade. This drink has 13% alcohol in it. It was about $12 or less. I can't remember the exact price. So let's see what's to it. This is my first time trying any of these wines. I literally bought it and waited to shoot this video before I tasted it, because I really wanted to taste it on camera so you all can get my genuine reaction on how I feel about the 4 different wines that I'm going to tell you about today. Let's see. Oh, it smells really good. Oh my god. Oh, I can already tell I'm gonna like this. It's good. It's a little strong, but it's good. I will say that the smell definitely doesn't match the taste per se, but it is really good. It smells sweet, but the taste, when you first taste it, it's more on the stronger side. I mean, it does have 13% alcohol, so I mean, what do you expect, right? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about myself before I get into the questions. My name is Serafina Asiedu, aka Auntie. I'm 28 years old. I was born and raised in Chicago, but as you can already tell, Ghana runs through my blood all day. I love everything about my culture, the food, the music, the experiences, everything. I have 2 younger siblings. I am the oldest of 3. I went to school at Minnesota State University, Mankato, and my major was mass media with a minor in communications. So, you know, I feel like I can do this. I definitely can do this. I've been traveling for a very, very long time. The first time I traveled alone, my parents put me on a plane by myself to Calgary, Alberta. I was 5 years old. You can just imagine. I felt like I was on top of the world. I'm like, I'm about to sit on a plane by myself. I was bugging the flight attendant every 10 seconds. And this was before 9/11 happened. So my parents were able to, you know, literally walk me to the gate and walk me inside the plane and then take off. But you know, now 9/11 done effed up and we can't do none of that shit no more. So here we are. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the questions that people ask me, and I do have a few notes and talking points so I don't forget what I want to talk about. So the first question that I was asked this question a lot. I'm really not surprised because, like I said, I have been talking about starting this YouTube channel for a very long time. So I could definitely imagine that people are going to ask me this question a lot. The first question that I was asked was, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? And the first reason I wanted to start a YouTube channel is because I want my voice to be heard. Growing up in an African household, you know, a lot of things you can't talk about. You can't really talk about mental health. You can't really talk about sex, relationships, double standards. There's a lot of things that African parents look down upon, or they're just not comfortable talking about these things with their children. You know, how they grew up back home is definitely not the same as how they're raising us in the US. So I definitely want my voice to be heard in a positive way. I want people to know that you shouldn't be afraid to say how you feel, because holding a lot of stuff in is not good. And sometimes it's literally just good to talk to somebody about something and have some great conversation. The second reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is because I do want to brand myself as a content creator. Like I stated before, I went to school for mass media and communications, and I definitely feel like I have the personality to become a TV personality or a radio personality or even a content creator. So I definitely want to brand myself as a content creator. I would hope in the future to, you know, shoot YouTube videos for people, make flyers, do their YouTube banners, do their flyers, all that good stuff. And I'm in the process of teaching myself how to edit and do all those things. So, you know, it's a process. We move. Third reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure this is one of the main reasons why most people want to start a YouTube channel, is because eventually I hope to get paid. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I've spent all this time and energy and money into this equipment and things like that, and I don't want that money back in return some way, somehow, you know. I do want to get paid for this in the future, because there's a lot of people these days literally getting rich off of social media. I want to be one of those people. I want a wine company to hit me up and be like, man, you know, Serafina, I saw the video you did on our wine. I would love to send you a few more boxes of wine for you to try out. Who gonna say no? Not I. Not I. And I would hope for, you know, other YouTubers to eventually hit me up for sponsorship and things like that. So, you know, I'm definitely open to all these possibilities. Like I said, this is my first YouTube channel, so we gonna see where it goes, because you will never know until you try. You have to start from somewhere. You can't sit there and say, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, I'm gonna do it, and you never actually put in the effort. Since I've decided that I was officially gonna start this YouTube channel, I've realized this shit is a full-time job. You have to plan out what you're gonna say. You have to take pictures for your thumbnails. You have to test out the camera, make sure the audio is working, make sure your lighting is correct. You have to plan videos. You have to do all that. So this is not something you just wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, let me go record a video on my phone, I'm not gonna put any effort into editing the video, and I'm just gonna throw it on YouTube. It don't work like that. You have to remember, you put that video on YouTube, there are millions and millions of people that are gonna watch your YouTube video. There are people from all demographics that could possibly come across your video. So you should try your best and present yourself in a manner that you want people to know you for. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Yes. So, the next wine of choice, I didn't even finish drinking this one. But yeah, I'm gonna finish drinking this one real quick. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, this wine is strong. Yeah. Ooh, baby. This is not wine. This is straight liquor. I'm gonna have to pour that back. Whew. That definitely hit the spot. The next wine of choice that I'm going to try. Ooh, sorry. The next wine of choice that I'm going to try before I get into the next set of questions is, I can already tell this is going to be good for sure, is the Bella Bolle Moscato and Strawberry. And this one has, let's see, what's the alcohol percentage in this one? It has 6% alcohol, so you know it's not that strong. You probably got to drink a few glasses. You probably have to drink a few glasses of this to, you know, even feel a buzz. But you know, if you're just the type of person that literally just likes to drink wine for the flavor, then I'm sure this is the wine for you. But again, this is the Bella Bolle Moscato and Strawberry. Here it is. Okay, so we're gonna open this next and see. I like the smell of it. I know I said that about the first one. This one is really good. I mean, it smells really good. We're gonna see how it tastes. Let's see. Cheers. Ooh, I like this one. It has a very bubbly texture to it. It's like sparkling wine, but it's not sparkling wine. I like this one. I really do like this one. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to pour me another glass of this one real quick. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Yeah, this definitely has the texture of sparkling wine, because as I'm drinking it, my mouth is literally just bubbling. It's just bubbling. I like this one. The next question, are you an extrovert or an introvert? I'm definitely an extrovert because I get bored very easily and I love being around people. I like going to parties. I like going to events. I like being social. So when there's a time where I'm not being social for a long period of time, I get very bored. And I don't like that. During this whole quarantine, it's been driving me insane. And now that I've moved back home to Chicago, all my friends are back in Mankato, I've been really bored. I'm used to going out. I'm used to having fun. I'm used to enjoying myself. I'm not the type of person that likes to stay in the house for a long period of time. I don't know how to do this. I cannot wait to start working again. I can't wait to get my social life back. I really hope this quarantine and the virus and everything stops soon so I can get back to the lifestyle that I know. I just want to go out. I just want to go to the promontory down, I just want to go to the promontory in Hyde Park, Chicago, and just dance to some African music. Like, I just want to go out and have fun. I want to go to fashion shows. I want to go to the amusement park. But you know, COVID-19 really had to mess it up for everybody. Ooh, excuse me. COVID-19 really had to mess it up for everybody. And I'm not rocking with you, COVID-19. Anyway, The next wine of choice, before I get into the next set of questions, is, drum roll please, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, is the, I'm probably not pronouncing this right, but we gonna take a stab at it anyway. Castello del Paggio Moscato. Castello del Paggio Moscato. This is the wine right here. Get it a little closer. Can y'all see that? Okay, there we go. This wine has 7% alcohol in it. Yeah, these are the type of wines you gotta drink a few to, feel something. But wine is not meant to get you drunk. It's meant to get you, it's meant to just relax you, I would say. Just based off the bottle, I'm gonna assume it has some peach limey flavor to it. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and open this bottle and see how it goes. I always like to smell my wine first. I don't know if I'm the only person that does that, but if I'm trying a wine for the first time, 9 times out of 10, I'm definitely smelling it first. So yeah. It don't really have that much of a distinct smell to it. We'll see. Looks can be deceiving, Ooh. This one is definitely my favorite so far. I like this one. I'm really into more sweeter wines. So, if it's sweet, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna like it. Like I said, this is only 7% alcohol. It has like a peachy, it's a sweet white wine. This definitely tastes like something I've had before, but it's really good. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I love wine, so I'm about to pour me another glass before I start answering the next set of questions. There we go. This is good, y'all. I'm sorry. Cheers. I like this. I'm definitely rocking with this one. The third question is, what goals do I have for myself in the next 5 years? Well, one of my goals is to definitely create a larger YouTube audience for myself. I'm not starting this channel just to be mediocre. I plan on expanding and reaching thousands and thousands of people. Like I said, I have a voice that, I feel like needs to be heard. And I have the personality that the world needs to see. So definitely one of my goals within the next 5 years is to build a larger YouTube audience. Another goal I have is to come up with my own wine brand. Yes, I have a lot of ideas of bottle designs and flavors I would like to come up with, and I think with the right people in my corner, it can definitely happen. I drink wine a lot, so why not take the steps to creating my own wine brand? I would definitely make a lot of money from it, and I feel like I would be the perfect fit, you know. I mean, I can sell you any bottle of wine. You will, after watching this video, you probably gonna go out and buy some wine. I guarantee you that. But yeah, one of my goals is definitely to start my own wine brand, because I drink wine a lot. I love the taste of it. I literally just go into stores and just buy wine because the bottle looks cute. So that's definitely something I'm going to pay attention to when I start. Not if, when I start my own wine brand. Another goal I have is to eventually open up my own nightclub in Ghana. Opening up my own nightclub has always been a general goal of mine, and I always said to myself that I want to open up my club in the US first. But now that I think about it, and I think about how I am and my personality and things like that, I definitely am getting closer to making the decision of opening up my first nightclub in Ghana. Because let's be honest, the rules and regulations are not as much as here. It's going to be 10 times cheaper money wise to open up my own nightclub in Ghana. And I feel like with the right people in my corner, because I'm from the US, my club is bound to succeed in Ghana. Let's be honest. You go to anybody that has been back to their prospective countries in Africa, we get the special treatment when we go back home. They literally worship the ground we walk. They literally worship the ground that we walk on, and I definitely want to put myself out there in the club industry in Ghana. So I'm gonna make an effort within the next 5 years to make that happen. Another goal that I have. A goal that I have that I'm sure most little girls have is to eventually get married and have kids. Most girls, we dream about our wedding day. We're like, oh my God, I want to get married. I want to have kids. Some people have even started picking out the names for their children. Some people have already picked out their wedding colors, what color limo they're going to ride in, things like that. So I definitely want to get married and have kids within the next 5 years. So hopefully within the next 5 years, I'm progressing into becoming a better girlfriend, so that way I'm able to become a better wife. Excuse me. These are things that you have to practice. You have to learn, and you have to be willing to grow from. You don't just wake up one day and like, oh my God, I'm gonna get married and have kids. I feel like this is something you have to mentally prepare yourself for, and that's definitely a big goal of mine. Another goal of mine is to become a content creator for a big entertainment company, whether it's BET, VH1, MTV, whether it's an African entertainment company or African radio station. I definitely feel like, I have the personality for it. I'm excited for my future, and I would love to become a content creator or an event planner for a big entertainment company. I want to put my foot in the door. I want to network with the right people. And you never know what could happen. You feel me? You never know what could happen. And I'm going to speak it into existence. I'm not scared no more. I have to be willing to jump. I can't say I want to do something and I'm scared and I've never tried it. It doesn't work like that. So I'm definitely going forward. I'm definitely going to put in more effort to doing the things that I want to do in life. So we'll see how that goes. This wine is really good. Ooh. I like this one a lot. the fourth bottle of wine that I'm going to try is, now I've had this wine before and I have mixed reviews on it, because when you hear the name you expect the wine to taste like that, right? Yeah, but this don't taste like the name. So this wine is the Cupcake Moscato. They also have Cupcake Pinot Grigio and things like that, but I'm not really a big fan of Pinot Grigio. It's very, very strong and bitter to me, so I don't really rock with Pinot Grigio like that. But yeah, this is the Cupcake Moscato. And we'll see if how I feel about this wine changes. Like I said, when you hear the name Cupcake, I would expect for this to taste like a cupcake. So we gonna see. I think I poured too much, but hey, who cares? I guess I like it, don't get me wrong, but like I said, when I hear the name Cupcake, I expect to drink it and close my eyes and picture myself eating a cupcake with strawberries and whipped cream. That sounds so good right now. But yeah, this is the Cupcake Moscato. Next question that I was asked, what are three habits that I would like to improve on? Number one, I overthink a lot. I don't know how to plan something and just let it happen. The smallest thing, I'm overthinking it. Oh, we need to talk, but I can't tell you now. We're gonna talk about it later. Then don't tell me that if you're not ready to tell me right away, because I'm gonna assume it's something bad, and I'm gonna start overthinking every little thing you say. If you know me, if you've been around me, if you've been my friend for a while, you know that's one of my bad habits, is that I overthink a lot. Another one is that I get mad quick sometimes. I know it may not seem like it, but I get mad very quickly sometimes, and sometimes I can be overly sensitive. Like the smallest things will hurt my feelings, and not necessarily, I'm not gonna sit here and say the smallest things hurt my feelings, because everyone has the right to feel how they want to feel, right? But sometimes I sit there and think like, man, Serafina, why did you get mad about that? But at the time, it felt like I had every right to be mad about it. I get really upset when people neglect how I feel. I get very upset, when my feelings are not taken into consideration. And, I just get oversensitive when I feel like I'm being ignored. I don't like that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've held in so many emotions over the years, but hey, it is what it is. I'm working on becoming better at that. Another thing that I would like to work on is becoming a better listener. I've been told by a lot of people that are close to me that, sometimes I don't listen to understand, I listen to react. And that's because in that moment in time, I feel like my voice needs to be heard. And I don't get along with people that feel like they're always right. If we're having a conversation, the conversation should be a two-way street. It shouldn't just be, the conversation should not just be you talking and telling me how to feel. Whether I'm being overly sensitive or not, let me express myself. Let me get it out. And then tell me, Serafina, what you did was wrong. What you said was not right. Let me get it out. Everybody has a right to feel how they want to feel, It is what it is what it is, baby. So yeah, those are definitely the 3 things that I feel like I need to work on. Is that I overthink a lot. I definitely overthink about the smallest things. I can be quick to react to things and become overly sensitive about things. And I definitely feel like I need to work on becoming a better listener. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like I'm perfect and I don't do anything wrong, because I do. Nobody's perfect. Everybody does something wrong. So yeah. The next question or scenario is funny story from my childhood. Let me drink this first and then pour myself some more wine, Let's hey. I'm not gonna lie, this is good. Somebody needs to hire me at their wine company, wine bar. I need to become a bartender or something, because matter of fact, somebody should just hire me to become a professional wine taster. Is that even a thing? A professional wine taster? I'm gonna look into that. I'm definitely gonna look into that, because I will be the richest wine taster to ever walk on this earth, baby. What? I'll become a professional food taster. If you need me to taste your food, holla at me, because I be hungry all the time. All the time. ALLTIME. I missed the THE in the middle, but you all know what I was trying to say. Okay. So, I'm gonna pour myself one more glass of wine, and I'm gonna answer the last question. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you more about what the episodes to come will be about, and then I will see you in the next video. But I was about to grab the wrong one. Since the Castello Paggio Moscato was my favorite out of all the wines I tried, I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself another glass of this. Okay, so lastly, somebody said funny. Well, actually, they said funny story from elementary school, but I just decided to change it to funny story from my childhood. Ooh, excuse me. I just decided to tell a funny story from my childhood in general. I know my friends out there gonna be like, damn, this girl love this story. This girl done told this story 100 times. And I'm gonna continue to tell it 100 more times, because it's just funny to me. I love telling this story. It is what it is. So, one day, my mom was taking me to go get my hair done at this Ghanaian lady's house. And I was like, I can't remember how old I was, but I know I wasn't 12 or 11 yet. So I was pretty young in a sense. So my mom drops me off at this Ghanaian lady's house, and I sit in a chair. She's doing my hair. And in Tree, she's saying, I can't remember if she was on the phone, but I think she was on the phone. She was saying in Tree, oh, how she wished she didn't do my hair. My head is so big. I do got a big dome, but that's okay. My head is so big. Why did she accept my appointment? All that other stuff. And me too, dear. I'm sitting there like the good child that I was at that age. And I'm just sitting there listening to her talk mad shit about me. So when my mom came to pick me up from my hair appointment, she started speaking to me in Tree. And you know, most African kids, their parents speak to them in Tree in public, but they decide to respond in English. So my mom started speaking to me in Tree, right? And I responded in English. And that's when the lady realized she had effed up. That's when she realized that everything she said about me, I understood. Like, I wish I had a picture of her facial reaction when she found out I understood everything that she said. It was funny as hell. You cannot assume that the child of a Ghanaian parent does not understand Tree just because they're at a young age. You can't assume in general that the child of a foreigner does not understand their native language just because they don't speak it as much as their parents did. Well, their parents do does not mean, baby, does not mean the kid does not understand that language. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. Because you can't just be going out assuming things about people, yeah? It don't work like that. Oh yeah, please, it don't work like that. You can't just be, I understand, pa, meaning pa, but you know, sometimes there may treat you and call you. See, it don't work at all. It don't work at all. No. Finish this wine right here. So this wraps up my first YouTube video. I'm so excited. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting me.